Okay. You need to get legit. You need to get signed. You need to get strong. Libra, this is it. Okay, December. I'm also Libra, by the way. You know who we are sometimes? Even to people, we're not much, people. We're not much. And this isn't because we aren't here. We sometimes let it go. And it's okay. How we are is fine. Sure, I'll do that for you. Sure, that's okay. That's fine. Get signed. If you're a singer, if you get a contract, get signed. Get connected. If you've got a person proposing to you, perhaps for many good reasons, maybe it's legit, you know. Perhaps it is a good time to get connected to a nice, strong baseline, family line. You know, it's nice to get yourself involved in some group work where you are in a good position. You need to maybe get acquainted here. You may need to show yourself off a little bit. Perhaps you need to show your craft to different types of audiences. Maybe you need different types of people on your team. You have to be strong. If you can, please start to reference your life. See how well you've done. See what magic or what truth you've brought into this world. And see how much you have already happening here as well. And what you can do later in life perhaps truly depends on this particular time. On many levels, you know, how do you do bigger and greater and more amazing things? Is you just basically open yourself up to the world and you showcase your work. Perhaps you have to get larger audience. Maybe you have to get a marketing manager. Maybe you need to get signed to a brand. Maybe you need to move town. Maybe you need a legit doctor or a psychologist to have a look at your world. And maybe you also have to take a look at your own karma yourself. You've got to really, I feel, put yourself right. And at the same time, trust fate to lead you to the right energy. What's the best during this time? Business, travel, plans, yeah. Going through certain types of situations with folks who know people that know people that know people too. Giving your number away. Listening to many opinions about you and what you do. Listening to many opinions about you, Libra. And even those that are not normal or slightly off might have some crux of reason. So seeing you, getting you connected, getting you advanced. We need to perhaps here seek some kind of formal help. Maybe you need medicine. Maybe you need a medical practitioner. Maybe during this time you have to acquire a stamp for something. Maybe there is time for paperwork. Maybe there is time for marriage. Maybe there is type of experiences that are coming through in the next year and a half suitable for you only if you are signed or associated or connected to a certain thing. Perhaps you need paperwork now. Maybe you need protection. Maybe you need somebody or something that can hold you and heal you and just connect to you something better. But the thing is, during this time, when you see the flurry of life, you might not really see it important to really condense your world, to really legitimize yourself, or to really seek any truth of any kind. But it feels to me, any direction you go from here on may be vastly, vastly unique to your own experience before, to your previous experience, if you do the work and seek out those strong facilitators, those strong presences, those strong tough groups, or maybe just these strong practitioners that really can see you. You know, also it's very, very good here if you are dating to seek out the stronger person, to see the stronger situation. Maybe slightly cryptic, maybe slightly, how can I say, old-fashioned, maybe a little bit bland, But it is very important, I feel, for you now to seek out and even probably cry out or talk about wanting to be legitimized, wanting to be true, wanting to be put above, or wishing to be held in a greater context in life. It's an interesting time to go to court. It's an interesting time to lodge any kind of formal complaint. It's also a very, very good time for us Libras to really seek out the help that we need, especially if you're in a romantic situation with a vandal, you know, a person that vandalizes your experience. If you're sitting there alone and you're not talking to anybody, or if you have some kind of concept of yourself that isn't true, if you're losing your mind, you know, if you have any kind of deliberate disconnection with other people, if you're still not paid enough for what you do, if you're not recognized as you, that might not be adjusted for a very long time for you if you don't speak out now. So we have to speak out, Libras, and we've got to speak out not just on behalf of ourselves, but those Libras that can actually speak for many. Perhaps you guys should speak for many too, you know? Say, for example, I'm a woman of a certain age, I live in this country, I'm in this demographic, and this is what's happening here, you know? Or say, for example, I'm a man and I work for this particular sector of the government or something, or like I work in this particular job and this is what's happening. You know, speaking out and also letting other people know and other people hear what that side of life is all about. I mean, I feel you. I'm also like here. I'm going to be here looking at people go through a very, very unnecessary process, I think, for a while. It's very, very interesting and easy to document things during this time and to even like raise a little bit of a storm. But the thing is here, how you refer to yourself, how you speak of another, what you see in this world will reflect you maybe for a very long time too. So if you are suddenly wanting to push this huge dimension, you want to close down something, you want to close down someone's life, you want to close down a certain sector of business or a certain industry, if you really, really feel tough and rough and ready to leave and ready to change things, that also has to be seen on the other side. You know, like, how does that portray you? Who do you feel that you are? Who do you think you are, Libra? Who do you think you are? So the thing here as well is taking advantage of people. I also feel it's a really great time to take advantage of certain facilities. It's actually a very, very interesting time to take advantage of a certain type of facility like a research center, a library. It's a very, very easy time to make truth and law and Saturn your best friend. It is also very, very good to move in on certain situations, move in on certain pictures, move into certain industries and encroach, grow, and just like push in to certain situations. And I know it does require a bit of strength. Requires a bit of strength. But sometimes, you know, if you don't push in, Libra, you know, if you don't say that thing, or if you don't start to admit, you know, how you really feel, or maybe how little you feel, you know, in comparison to what is happening with you or to you, you may not be noted. And if you're not noted, if you didn't say anything, if you stayed behind closed doors and you never actually said anything, where are you going to be in the next few months, and what is Jupiter really truly giving you? So that's the thing. Without further ado, Libra, I'd like to introduce you to my almanac. Yeah, so this is the almanac for 2019. I'm very proud of it. I wrote it in a couple of days. It's really fine. You know, it's a nice manual for the year. I have got a page missing somewhere. Yeah, I'm still not over it. See, it didn't print. But like everything else is perfect. It's a really, really nice little almanac. And it's a great guide for the year. So if you'd like one for your friends, yes, why not? Thank you very much, Libra. Have a wonderful year. Bye.